Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Building Foundation series with Katie and Sherry. We are your co hosts. I'm Sherry Smith.
I'm Katie Smith Sylvia with Keller Williams, and we're here today to talk about the building process that we're going to start with this series.
Yeah, we're really excited to help demystify and walk you through the whole process. Building, especially nowadays in Southwest Florida, can be really scary because someone can tell you that it's going to take 3 to 6 months and it actually
It can take 8 to 12 months or longer, just depending on which process, which way you decide to choose to find that dream home. So, our series is going to kind of go over the topics that you might struggle with or wonder on prior to really diving into knowing what you want to do.
So, Katie, you and I are both teachers in our past life, so that we're all about education. So, the best things that we can do is to bring you the education of what you want to know about building loans. So, we're going to walk you through what a a buyer consultation is going to look like with your realtor, to purchasing and hunting lots, to looking for your builders.
That's right, Sherry. We're also going to interview some different builders, go through all those things that maybe you don't want to pick up the phone, so they start calling you all the time. This is what this series is for. It's to help you guys get through some of those questions that maybe you're not ready to call us and ask us about yet, or those builders.
Very good. We're excited. So
Super
the
excited.
first thing that we're going to kind of talk about, Katie, is the buyer consultation.
What does that mean, Sherry? What does
Well-
that mean to a normal person out there thinking about buying a home?
Well, what that means is you are with your realtor who you're maybe just meeting and you're starting to build a relationship with them. And quite honestly, your realtor's going to kind of be like your therapist, if you agree. Like, we need to know all about you, your lifestyle, what you like to do, your hobbies, your occupations, your families, what you're going to do with your house, so that we can better fit the lot, the location, the house.
I mean, I know I'm not super shy, you're not super shy. However, there are lots of people that are introverts and maybe don't want to share a few of those things, but doing that deep dive at the beginning saves so much time. And if your agent isn't doing that right at the beginning, there could be a lot of longer process and a lot of things that you're seeing that you really don't want, or end up with a lot of hiccups down the road. So that's kind of what we want to talk about on a buyer's consultation. It may seem tedious and it may be annoying because you're ready to get in that car and go look and or get out and look at models, but really truly it saves so much more time.
Well, and I like to call them strategy sessions because really buying a home or building a home takes a lot of strategy.
Super true. And honestly, knowing that a consultation with you helps us, since we work in this business, know lots of different builders, styles of home, really narrow it down and able to help you get through the process much easier.
So, Katie, if I were your client, what would I expect if I were going to sit down and strategize with us? I mean,
Well, you don't have to physically sit with me, right? You can do it through a Zoom over a telephone call because, not everyone lives here yet. This is everyone's dream, So if not, we can always meet, go have coffee and sit down and do it. But it's definitely something where I know you do too. We have a list of questions, not just about you personally, your family personally, but also about financing, things like that are really important to know which route and how to help you kind of go through it. I don't know about you, but I ask lots of questions and I don't mind you asking them about me either.
well,
It's a great way to build a relationship.
one thing that we probably should clarify is, number one, we're not sisters. Yes, we have the close to the same last name, but we also run our separate businesses. We just really find that our hearts are very aligned, our objectives, and working with clients. So while you can work with both of us, and the only reason I wanted to say that is because you kept saying, I don't know about you. So we are not a team, but we are very close. We're very close, like sisters. So we've decided to kind of team together to do this. So.
Yes, we're teaming up just because we both are like-minded. Teacher mindset, education super important. We love working with buyers and sellers, and we also work at the same company, Keller Williams. So we figured this is a great way to get that education out there.
So my buyer strategy sessions are pretty much the same. I just want to know everything that I can get about you, because the more I know about you, then I can really match you with your dream home.
Exactly. And saving time is always important because, you have families, we have families. It's precious to all of us. And if we can be the most efficient realtors for you and get you through the process smoothly as possible and as happy at the end as we can be, that's the whole goal.
So tell me, what are the four or five top things that you're going to go over with our buyers in our strategy session?
Biggest thing is, first, have you been to the area? Do you like the area? Is there a certain area you really like? What style home or lifestyle do you have? Do you have children, small children, large, older children? School is important. Location can be key. And then kind of more of what do you like to do in your spare time? Things like that. How are you planning to pay for this? Have you thought about building from scratch, or are you looking for a pre-construction home? All of that kind of goes into the beginning consultation.
And one of the things, the strategy sessions that I know I ask always first, and I know that you always ask this first as well, we just kind of skipped over it, is are you pre-approved? Like, what price are you paying with cash? What price range are we going to be looking in? Because number one, we want to maximize your dollars to get you the best house. So we want to be able to get you what you want, but we also don't want to take you to find your dream home and then find out that you can't afford it.
Well, and the other thing is your dream home might be that investment property, and that can also change the questions and the dialogue and how we go along with it, and especially the lending, and or if you're cash, it's a little bit simpler, but the whole process along the way. It may be an option of maybe we should be doing financing. Just maybe that money is better spent somewhere else if we can get a great interest rate.
Absolutely. So that's really so when we ask for a strategy session, we're going to ask first, are you pre-qualified? If you don't, or pre-approved, I'm sorry. If you don't have a lender, we're going to suggest lenders. We both have lenders that we'll be interviewing and talking about. We are going to kind of go through your family, your occupation, what you like to do in your free time, and then what your dreams are, where you're going next, or what you're going to be doing.
Right. And I know in the series, we plan on interviewing those lenders, interviewing some of the builders. And, that's kind of the gist of what's coming next.
So I think that we've covered the buyer consultation pretty well. So if you have any questions, if you have topics or more questions that you would like to add, put them in the comments below, subscribe, do whatever it is you need to do. Text, call, email. I mean, that's
either
how
one of
I
us.
do it.
We'll have our information below. And again, we look forward to hearing from you, and we would love your feedback to help us better serve you.
Absolutely. Thank you, and have a fabulous day. Peace,
love,
and real estate. I think we think we're so cute.